Hello everybody, this is Roman, and I'm here at the fifth wall doing the very first poetry and story reading. It's something where I thought it'd be kind of fun. People always throw books at us, and usually it's kind of they clutter up the inventory and we throw them away. But I figured, you know what? Let's go ahead and put a little voice to some of these stories and let's see what people actually are able to provide. So I have a nice little sample. I have a nice little gathering as well here, as you can see, and we're just gonna see what kind of stories we have. I didn't screen them at all, so it could be gibberish. It could be who knows what. So this first one looks to be like a multi-part story. So we got Kavlo story 1, and we're going to go ahead and start that. A story by Kavlo. Gotta clear my throat. Dakota smells. Filler text. Insert words here anyway. Once upon a time, there was a lush potato field that was located in the back garden behind the house of Kavlo, the giant. In this potato field lived a potato. The potato was a baby potato named Winnie. One day, Kavlo harvested the potato field and ate Winnie. Ooh, the end. Oh, Kavlo. That's got a little dark there. All right, that's part 1. Let's see what we got. We got Kavlo Stories 2. Kavlo Stories rated 8 out of 8. Dakota smells. Seems to be a trend. Wonder if Dakota is possibly a family member. Okay. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, was a kingdom that was better than all the rest. That kingdom was called the Nolololopop, which might look a lot like Potato Land backwards. In the kingdom was a village called Telegraph. In that village lived a fucking huge guy named Kavlo. He was huge. For a living, Kavlo used to punch down trees with his bare hands and tear off the bark and use it as fuel for his campfire. The sap and raw wood for selling, and with that money, he would buy a fucking ship load of potatoes. He was a potato addict. One day, Kavlo went to the market and found out there was a famine and all the potatoes were gone. So Kavlo flew up to heaven on his shark that was on a dinosaur that was on a bear and beat the shit out of God and ended the famine. After that, Kavlo ate a shitload of potatoes and died of potato overdose. Like this if you cry every time. The end. Wow. Kavlo has a part 3. I don't know if I want to actually read it. So let's go. Okay, we got Drug Studies 2. I don't know what happened with Drug Studies 1. So we're just going to jump into it. I'm going to hope we're not going to miss anything. But there's only one way to find out. All right, Drug Studies 2, Swammies 1.5. 16 pages! Oh, God. This better be good. Okay, let's see what we got. In the past, there have been studies focused around Swammies and the Swammy 2.0. Now, though, we bring you our discoveries while studying the Swammy 1.5, another new drug on the market, along with its potential dangers. All right, very nice. Okay. To start, we examined its physical appearance. The conclusion was that it was the same as the original Swammy, made it even more difficult to tell between the Swammy 1.5 and a regular Swammy. Warriors of Vesper tasted it and found that it tasted the same. However, what he didn't realize is that a chemical was on it. After that, he used his mind magic, people shouldn't have mind magic, to find out that it causes damage to the mind in several ways. I weaken the connection, probably it, between the mind and nervous system, weakens the mind, and the more you consume, the stronger the effects. It can also cause insanity if several are eaten in a row. During the test, we also concluded that a chemical that affects the mind is present. It was unclear at the time. Okay, we're going to skip ahead a couple of pages. I'm pretty sure Swammy. Let's see what we got at the end. All right. In conclusion, excellent. Here we go. Knight Pyro wishes to rally an army of peasants of whom will only obey him. The full extent of the control is too dangerous to test. However, the damage as of now may be permanent. At its full power, do not consume Swammies 1.5 if you hold rebel armor. Even then, it is terrible and will have serious effects. As mentioned before, that is all we have discovered for now, and hope to bring you in for... Okay, that actually worked out well. All right. Moral of the story is Swammies 1.5 are bad if you're in rebel armor. I'm not sure why it's able to detect that, but apparently it is. Who am I to really say one way or the other? Wow, this is what happens when all those thoughts that are bouncing around in your head are put on the paper, and then read out loud by someone who did not write them. It sounds a little crazy, but that's okay. It's okay. All right, so we got Drug Studies 2, Gaia Magic V1. All right, version 1. Version 1. All right. Oh, we got a few magic things. Hold on. People been throwing me books. Let me see. She. That's intriguing. We're gonna get to that one. All right. So 50 Shades of Pyro. I'm not gonna lie. I glanced at that one. Not appropriate. We're gonna skip that one. I don't know what TDD is, but we're gonna find out. Okay. Gaia Magic. Gaia Magic. All right. This is a nice little crowd. Very pleased with the turnout, guys. Gaia Magic. All right, 11 pages. That's reasonable. This book will go into basic Gaia magic. Elemental magic is one of the most common forms of magic. Gaia magic is the magic of using the earth around you and manipulating it. Gaia, also another word for earth. Gaia magic is about strength and power, but can be delicate and graceful. The basics. All right, so if you're not supposed to be using magic at this point, you should probably just skip ahead, since this is going to talk about actual Gaia magic. If you are into using magic, I guess keep on listening. We'll just kind of see how this works. All right, the basics. It's suggested that one sinks in mud and meditates, focusing only on the earth and its mineral. That sounds extremely dangerous. Please don't actually go and sink in a mud. I just feel like that's bad. After doing this meditation for several days and feeling at peace, you'll be ready to begin. Open your legs in a position to brace yourself, like you're lifting a heavy load. Kind of like a squat, I guess. Then focus on lifting a rock near you. Okay, this is exactly like Star Wars. This is where you go and trains with Yoda, and then Yoda makes him move the rock. So, okay. Start with the small one. This will make it easier for yourself. Too much strain and you may pass out. Very true. Have one of your shoulders facing the earth. You are going to move. Raise that arm and spread your legs, bracing for impact. I don't like the use of spreading your legs repeatedly through here. It's a little suggestive. Once you do this, have your closest foot stomp down while the arm you raised is lifting up. Okay, so, all right, shoulder facing the earth. Now, with earth, are we talking about like the ground? Or are we talking about what we're trying to... Oh, earth, you're going to move. Sorry, missed that part. All right, brace for impact. Arm is lifting up after being in mud for several days. Okay, anyways. The earth should have lifted up as long as you have your arm up. At this position, you will hold it, I don't know why holds in quotes, in place. If you flip your body, pivoting on the leg closest to the earth, lifted with a stomp, place your other foot, then okay, I don't know why you punch the air. This will send the earth moving at a high velocity. It's a basic offensive spell. Okay, so we threw a rock at someone, a small rock, with like 2 stomps and a pump. Okay. A brief passage on why this is not a spell. This magic of elemental comes from within, but not all can do it. But with proper meditation, nearly all magic entities can. Defensive wall. Defensive wall in 2 pages? I feel like that's a little... Okay, alright. Let's see what we got. Defensive wall. Okay, forming a wall. Advanced... Alright, so we just stole this all from Airbender. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I have I've never seen the cartoon. I really want to watch it, but I just haven't gotten into it. I don't know. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's such a great show," and it's not that I don't believe them. It's just something where I just haven't found it yet. So let's do this. We got how much? We got one more. We'll do 2 more. Do 2 more. All right, we'll do she. Oh God, please. I hope this isn't bad. Oh, the J.K. Chronicles, Book 1. Author's note, this is a fictitious story, but it was based off of, of J.K. That's off of. All right. Day 1. She stood outside my door for hours, not moving, not blinking. I was finally freaked out. I was pretty freaked out. Finally, I asked, "Who are you?" The reply was, "I don't know." I read her name tag through the door. J.K. I let her in. No, day 2. I let her in. Wait, why? Okay, hold on. Did we miss something? All right, day 1, she's hanging outside, freaked out. J.K. Oh, day 2, we let her in. All right. I don't know what changed between day 1 and 2 where we suddenly let her in. I'm going to assume something. All right, anyways, let her in. She had surprisingly good manners. She was still creeping the crap out of me. Yeah. That look, that stiffness. I decided to go to the Church of Dank today. Maybe Lord Dank guide me. There is no Lord Dank, first of all. So I just want to point that out for anyone listening. All right, day 3. Day 3. She decided to invite herself to my basement. Oh yeah. She took all of my books. Not that I really cared. She started reading through all of my books. Like, where does she even learn to read? All right. First of all, if you have all these books and she's taking them, I think you should care. They're your books. So that's not cool. Also, I don't see why it should be a surprise that she knows how to read. That feels a little rude. All right, day 4. She has stood in one of the corners of my basement. She hasn't moved for hours. She started to slowly chant something, but I couldn't make it out. I am not going into that basement, not as long as she is there. Day 5. The chanting got louder overnight. I think she is repeating the word carrots. Well, what could that mean? I tried contacting the exorcist, but he wasn't home. I guess I'll try another day. The rest of the book is torn out. Book 2 coming soon. Okay, this is really weird, but I kind of like it. So whoever wrote she, I'd like to know what happens. You've grabbed my interest, so I would definitely like to see more of this. So, okay, so I think we're good on the books that I'm going to read for today. I really appreciate the crowd that was here. For the most part, everybody kind of kept their space, so really appreciate that, guys. It's a lot more fun to do these things when people can kind of just be adults and just be here without having to get up in my face. I'd like to do more of this. I think it's kind of fun reading some of the stories you guys come out with. So that part's totally cool. If you have things, please don't say, "Oh my God, read my story." It just isn't going to really work. But I'll try to announce, "Hey guys, I'm going to do this." So that way, if you're on, you can come by, give me your book, and hopefully I read it. Otherwise, I don't know, keep your eyes out. I'll probably announce this on Twitter, so follow me there. And hopefully you like these videos. It's kind of fun, and hopefully there'll be more. All right. Thank you very much. Bye.